guys, it's me, Danielle Danibuttons, and I apologize already. I'm charging my watch, and you can just see how stark my watch tan is right now. But I am here today to film the mid-year coloring book Freakout tag. Mid-year adult coloring book Freakout tag. This tag was adapted from BookTube and their mid-year book tag to ColorTube by Sassy Coloring. I did this tag last year. I'm pretty sure she definitely did this last year, and I'm nearly positive I did too, but we're back at it again to do it a second time. So there are 10 questions. I have them all written out, and I actually have my computer open to hers in front of me so that I can see what the questions are. But reading these questions, I have found a lot of flaws in my coloring for this year. So that's very interesting. Also, I feel like my monopod is bouncing a lot more than normal. What's going on here? I don't know. I'm gonna try to not touch the desk when I don't have to. So yes, the flaws in my coloring are I have not been posting to Instagram really at all, and I'm sad about it. One, obviously it's good to interact over there and it's fun to make friends over there, but two, I don't know what I colored off the top of my head in any given month or anything like that, because I don't write on my books themselves, except for there's maybe 3 or 4 books that I write the dates on, but otherwise I don't date anything. So usually Instagram is where I find all my information for things like this, and I didn't have that to find. And another flaw of this year's coloring is I feel like I'm not coloring very diversely compared to other years. I don't know. It's hard to tell. And again, this could just be because of what I'm posting. By the end of the year, maybe I'll look into doing stats or something. I don't know. But I have been coloring, oh, sorry, I'm bouncing again, a ton of Disney, a ton of my 10 books to color, and a bunch of Camellia and Angelkova, and I feel like that's basically it. So these questions were kind of hard to answer, but we're gonna get into it and talk about it, show you what we got. So question number 1 is the best picture you've colored so far in 2022. This is exactly where I had my Instagram problem. Nothing jumped into my head as being done this year. So what I ended up picking is actually a very simple page, but I love it. This is 50 Ocean Miniatures by Camellia and Angelkova, and it's actually this whale page. I don't know what it is about this whale page. I am obsessed with it. I think it looks so good. I actually used the glitter gel pens from the Dollar Tree, the Jot brand, and it's so shiny, and I feel like so few colors are having a ton of impact, and I just love it. Yeah. So this wasn't like the hardest to color. This obviously isn't the fanciest, but this is what popped into my head. So that's my favorite picture for the year so far. It's pretty simple, but I don't know. Ugh, I never think of where to put the books when I'm done talking about them. Yeah. Okay, number 2 is what is your most colored in book of 2022? This has to go to one of my 10 to finish, and by statistics only, the most colored in book is Stone Mosaics Book 1 by Belba Family. I colored 17 of the pages this year, so that's cool. It looks like, now I'm a little nervous. This is all colored light blue, and I don't know about on camera, but I can't really see that it's light blue anymore. So I'm nervous that it like faded really hard. And I'm hoping that this is with my weird knockoff markers and not with my Blick markers. So that could be something to look forward to. Yeah, like you could see these 14s much better. I don't know. But anyway, I colored 17 in here. So this actually is gonna come up later. So let me just slide that into the pile. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, 17, pretty good. Mostly my 10 to finish are the books I colored the most in. I actually have colored 18 like large Disney color by numbers, but it was all in different books. But that almost was something. I don't know. Next is newly released coloring book you haven't colored in yet but want to. I feel like there's tons of answers for this, but I'm gonna hope that this came out this year. I'm actually not sure. This is by Domings. I don't know the title of it. I never ever think to look it up before we get started. I just got this from Book Outlet recently, and it is so fancy. There are double pages, and his image is on one side, so you could either copy it or do your own thing. Also, like, okay, there's the original, there's your version, and you could cut that out if you so choose. And it's incredibly hefty paper. You could also take notes if you're gonna adjust. And I can't wait to color in here, but I've been putting it off because I'm annoying. I don't know. So I just think it'll be fun to do watercolor because I'm nearly positive this book can handle that. So that's that. I don't know if this came out this year, but I got it this year. I wonder if it says it in here in English characters. Let's see. Uh-oh, 2020. Oops. So I broke the rules a little bit, but it's true. I don't know. I'm really excited for that one. Next is most anticipated release for the second half of the year. Okay, so I don't have a good answer for this one either because basically all of my favorite books are by Amazon printed authors or illustrators or artists, however you want to call it. So they don't tell you what's coming out really in advance. So really my most anticipated books are anything Camellia and Jacoba puts out. That's just the truth. Disney books, it seems like they're slowing down the tiniest bit. They were going crazy over there. You can see pre-orders on Lyrica is where I find all my stuff. So there are a few things that I have my eye on, but none of them are like, oh my gosh, I'm dying for that. So really, any more miniatures from Camellia, please and thank you. I'm looking forward to the whole Christmas book season. I cannot imagine how many Christmas books Coco Wyo is going to put out this year since they're pumping them out and they've already put out like 10 Halloween-y books. So I'm very interested in seeing if they go this crazy with Christmas stuff. I'm also wondering if they're going to start now for Christmas in July or if we're going to have to wait because I don't really want to buy them now, but if they put them out, I might not be able to resist. So we'll see. Next is favorite new artist or publishing company you discovered in 2022. So, that's another problem with coloring, and this is a good problem, is compared to previous years, I have calmed down my spending a lot, which again, I guess that's good, but that means that I don't have as many new discoveries as I probably did last year. So what I'm going to say for this is Morgan O'Brien. So I am pretty sure the Matchstick Mouse books started getting released last year. This one came out this year. I just definitely found him earlier this year. Yeah, I'm not even sure. I assume the books came out last year because it was like a Halloween, autumn, and Christmas. But who knows? But he is definitely new to me and one to watch for me, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else he comes out with. This little mouse is super cute. I really want to color more in this book, as with most of my other books, but, and when Christmas comes closer, I will be buying the Matchstick Mouse Christmas. You best believe. So that's that on that. Number 6 is, did you try any new coloring techniques this year? The one that sticks out, I'm actually going to show you a whip for, is in my Disney books, I have started doing the black outlining in paint pens instead of marker, and that has been really exciting. I feel like it's going around. The current trend is to use your paint pens in these books, and it's a lot of fun. Personally, at this moment, I'm still just using it for the black outline. I did try one full page. I don't love it because I'm not very good at it yet, I think, and I don't like seeing the streakiness with the paint, which I know is crazy because obviously you get the streakiness with the water-based markers. So I don't know what my deal is, but for now I'm just going to do the black outline on the black outlining. Oh, the acrylic paint on the black outlining, and I've been loving that a lot. So this is a whip. There you go. This one should be done because I had my friend help pick what page we do. So this is Tome 6 of the Grand Classiques, in case you were wondering, but I've been doing that in basically all the books. I am debating trying, okay, I'm showing, hold on, I'm gonna put it to the side. All right, I'm gonna show you one page of answers, so I apologize, but this is actually the page I did, which let's see if we can quickly find it. So if you see, there she is. I ended up outlining her in black on my own. It's pretty easy to tell where the black would be if they were using it because they just kind of use a darker color to outline. So I just changed that all to black instead of whatever it was. But I'm debating attempting to do all of this outlining with paint pen and then just coloring it in with markers as I did. So that is the adjustment I might make, and I really want to try that. But I have not yet, because I just came up with that idea a few days ago for myself. So there's that on that. I have a feeling I did try another new technique because it was a prompt in my bingo game to try something new. So I feel like I did, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. And since I don't use Instagram enough, I'm sorry that I cannot tell you. But number 7 is, what book do you want to finish the most this year? So I have my 10 books to finish, and really I have finished another one outside of those 10, and I have one other one that I'm working on. So my goal is really 12. But one of the ones I'm most excited for is this big bad boy, 101 Beautiful Mandalas by Camellia I have less than 20 left, and I cannot wait because 100? That's gonna be exciting. It's already so awesome to see them all together. So when I finish those last few off, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the flip through. It's gonna be a long chatty one, but I'm gonna be very proud of myself. I actually got this book, let's see. Ooh, it's been since 2019. So we hit a few years, but I think I did like a whole bunch in 2019 and then I stalled out a little bit. Yeah. So I'm very excited to finish this one, and then I'm very excited to move on to another mandala book, probably from my girl Camellia, because she's my fave. So cannot wait. Next up is number 8. Have you completed any coloring books this year? Yes, indeed. I have, in fact, completed 4 so far. So there's that Stone Mosaics back. I also completed Stained Glass Mandala, Color by Colors by Kira Sherzhneva, Line Spots Dots Christmas by Kira Sherzhneva, and Mystery Mosaics Book 2 by Mindware. And again, I'm hoping to get to 12. That's my goal. Honestly, even more would be great. And I've been enjoying focusing on 1 or 2 books a month, or trying to. I don't always follow through with what my goals are, but that is kind of the goal, and it's been a lot of fun. And again, it's just so satisfying to flip and have them all be done. Love it. So yes, but I've done 4. I'm pretty proud. I'm pretty sure this like matches my all-time finishes. Like, yeah, I want to say I have 7 complete overall in lifetime of coloring. So I'm doing good this year for sure. And that was my last video. So next is there any coloring book you bought this year that you regret? So again, this year I'm doing pretty good. Last year I would have had probably a few different answers, but comparatively I have been shopping a lot less, which I am proud of, but it makes these questions hard. So I'm going to use this opportunity to talk about this a second time. I bought a double, essentially. I mentioned this in my previous haul, that these 2 books are the exact same. So I got this off of Larica because I've just been collecting these books, and this I got off of Book Outlet, but they're the same. Every page is the same. I can't really show you without showing you the answers, but it's very interesting that they're the same. And honestly, in my head, I was like, wow, I hope that means that more of these books will come to the US, but I don't know if this was a fluke. I don't know what this was. I don't know if that means that France is going to get more of our books, but they're the same. So I kind of regret having 2. I did a page in this one this month. I don't know if you can see my tab up there. So I'm very likely going to color in this one first. At this point, I'm probably going to keep this one until I don't have space, and then at that point, unhaul it, because why not? I don't know. So for now, I'm keeping them both. But that's kind of a regret that I like didn't really do more research. Sometimes on Larica, I just kind of like blind order. So I don't know. Okay, and number 10, if you could recommend any coloring book that was released this year, what would it be? So I have 2 next to me, and there's different reasons. Number 1, this is 50 Vacation Miniatures. I'm really recommending Camellia and Jacova. So if you are new to adult coloring and you have not picked any of these up, you got to. So this is the newest one, and these are just the cutest pages. I love them so much. Oh my goodness. I feel like they get better every single time. They're pretty easy to do. So again, if you're new, it's pretty easy to finish one of these in half an hour, 40 minutes, which is nice. Obviously, it's nice to do long pages too, but not every page everybody has time to do for hours and hours. So I love these so much. At this point, there's like, how many of them? Let's count. Why not? We have the 4 seasons. Oh, I guess it's easy to count. So 17 of them. What? That's 12. 13 of them? I tried to do super quick math and impress everybody. No, there's 13 of them, at least. Is this definitely all of them? The 4 seasons. Yeah, I think so. 13, there's probably one for everybody and one that you'd like to color first, and I highly recommend them. Also, her prices are just so good. It's ridiculous. I'm pretty sure they have now finally been upped from $4.99 to $5.99, but at this point there's so many illustrators like doing premium paper and doing all these other things that books are like $12 a piece. And you know how easy it is to just throw $5 in your Amazon order? It's easy. So I highly, highly recommend Camellia in general. This book especially, I love it. But I picked another one, and this is another pretty basic one, and I only have 1-page colored so far, but this is Spooky Girl by Coco Weil. And if you have watched any coloring videos in the last month, you've probably seen this, and that's kind of why I'm recommending it, because I think that this is going to be one of the big books of the year. Like, I just think everyone is going to be buying this one, and everyone's going to be coloring in it. And there's so many people that are like, I'm not a spooky girl, but I love this. And that's me included. I don't really love spooky, but something about this, it's just like creepy. It gives like kind of Coraline vibes, kind of just like stop motion animation. I don't know. And it's not gory or anything. I don't know. I love it. Coco Weil is definitely one to watch in general, but I found them last year, so I can't give 2022 credit for that. So, but yeah, I think this book is going to be a large hit. So that is it. That is the 10 questions. I'm not going to tag anybody because a lot of my friends are not making videos right now. You know what? I'm going to tag Emily at Color Me Impressed because she keeps claiming she's coming back and she hasn't. So I'm going to tag her, and we should all bother her at the Butterfly Hater on Instagram and be like, yo girl, make some videos. She also said she's going to film today as I'm filming. So I'm going to message her after this and be like, how you doing? But we'll see. Other than that, if you have a channel and you want to do this video, do it. If you did it because you watched mine, tag me so I could watch. And definitely, if you do this at all, make sure to tag Lita at Sassy Coloring because she is the one that interpreted this tag, created it for us over here on ColorTube. So I'm sure she would like to see also, and just give her credit for coming up with it. So that is all from me for today. And I hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up this video if you had a good time. Comment anything you want to comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm a fun time, and I'll be back with something new very soon. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.